Howdy, and welcome to another episode of Life with Professor Retro. Let's make an RPG game. So last time you saw that I updated a couple of Made the Town, but I made a few changes. Instead of what we had here for the sky, I just finished adding in a bunch of these, which when the game runs you get twinkling. Make it look like twinkling lights or drones. So I added that. And I added a few other things, so we'll go through those updates. I started renaming things, as you can see down here, so that, and then when you run the game it shows up. So I moved this here, so you, instead of just having it right there, you have to actually walk all the way over here. Go here, of course. All this is basically the same, except it stops the time and flashes the screen. It's the last update. Now in Root Town, I just showed you these, but you're gonna help me fix this. We're gonna fix this bug together. If you have the hackers, if you've cleared the trading heist, and you have the hackers deck from Vex, you can then reprogram the info bot to get info you need for your next heist. Sector 4 I redesigned the server, and I created an extra little pop-up terror, we'll call it that. And the code for this, instead of trying to break a security gate, now you have to have the admin's ID number to hack it. And when you get it all done, as the actual little enemy shows up here with a light pillar after the timer stops. Using a plugin, which is Casper Gaming's MZ plugin command, and I was able to make it so if you put in the wrong code, the timer subtracts 15 seconds. And then you're going to message effects telling you enter the wrong code, and each time you do that, the time gets shorter. Now, in this sector, I actually changed a little bit of it too. Each time you unlock a gate, you lose 15 seconds to the timer, which then impairs the fact that you absolutely have to get the upgrade from Vex to up your speed. So I haven't figured what I'm going to do with that yet. I think I'm going to add another board eventually. But those are the updates for now. So, shall we playtest this? Before we do, I'm going to show you something real quick. We're going to go here. We're actually going to go to here, which is the start of the game. I'm going to plot my player here. But for playtesting, I took him off of start in transparent, so we're going to take that and go there, and we're going to playtest. So you can see it better. Alright. Start up. Let's skip through this. You've probably already seen this in the last update, the lower part of it. So there's our first change, as you can see. So far, so good. Here's the second change. I now ask you if you have the file. Then you get the clean work, nice job, and this client will be happy message. Received. Then you receive the credits, and then it gives you the hacker stack. Now the only way to hack into the system is to use this terminal here. Otherwise, you can't do it outside like I had before. So we're going to go to the main vault. As you can see, you start here and you work your way here. I'm going to show you now. If I enter the wrong time, it subtracts 15 seconds from the time you already had, and you get that message from Vax. So we try again. Alright. Security bot shows up. Show you if you wait too long or get caught by the security bot flashes. Tells you runner found, and ejects you right back to the system. But you have the deck, you can go right back to here. Okay, get the mirror link. Now you move significantly faster. We're going to go to the mainframe. You know, we watched the timer. So you said 125 seconds by the time you get here. Now it's 108 because you flipped the switch. Each flip of the switch subtracts 10 from the timer. Which means you have to have that, otherwise you might not make it. I'm going to figure something out, and then of course here, sends you back here, and then the end. So let's now go back to this, and you're going to code with me to go watch me code, I should say. We're going to fix a few things. Because yes, I just showed you the solution to that. We're going to add and fix a few things because the root bot doesn't work too well. The reprogram part works. Because we need to take all this and change it. So I'm going to go here and go add. I'm going to add an else statement. I'll find where the else statement is. Alright, I heard did what I wanted it to do. Yep. And let's see. So we gotta find where the else statement is. which is right here. So then what we got to do is we're going to take this whole section and I'm going to cut it and drop it right here in the else statement. So now you have to have these two conditions satisfied. You have to make sure you have to have the switch highest one cleared, and you have to have the hacker's deck in your inventory. Then you can get the option to reprogram it to get clue to get the mainframe admin ID solution. Click apply. Now I'm going to show you a neat way to kind of test things if you want to make sure things are working okay. So we're going to drop our player here for playtesting purposes. And I'm going to create a pseudo auto run event here that first will, for playtesting purposes, we'll actually make sure that I'll get all these things. I have some of these I'm just going to get rid of, but the only ones we're going to use this one. That is on, and we'll give you the item, give you the hacker's deck, and make sure it doesn't continue to do it and install the game at the start of playtesting. We're going to say control self switch A is on. As you can see, we'd have that, so that way it immediately stops. There's other ways to do it, but for the purpose of this, I like doing it that way. We go into our system settings, and we're going to say do not start in transparent, otherwise we have to do that. I can always fix that quickly before I actually put the official game out. Start a new game. So it automatically tells you that you have that already. So now if my code fix worked, okay, it did not work the way it's supposed to. So we gotta fix that. No, you just didn't. So we have to fix this. So what we gotta do now is we gotta go figure out where this else statement, why it went to here before it went to here. What I can do is kick this, right, and then drop it here. So you don't get right there, so you get the greeting, and then you get everything else. We lost the ask about facts. We lost this. That goes here. And we paste the greeting right there. And to quickly cook this up, I'm going to go here and skip title screen. Everything is set for places I want it. Okay, move this over here so you can see me better. Alright, so we've already now seen that we have that. Still does that, but if you come back, okay, Something is not working right. I love bug fixing. Okay, so we gotta bug fix some more, so let's do that. But I got a way to really fix this. It requires basically to wipe this all completely out. Let it apply, and I'll show you why in a second. Let's put the security bot, put the info bot there. I'm going to take this NPC and we're going to put her right here. Move her dialogue real quick. Actually, I'm just going to create this character and just keep her here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the training sim. And I'm going to add this, and we're going to put he can be found in the glitch pub. Now, to make sure the player knows where the glitch pub is in Root Town, I'm going to go here. I'm going to zoom in a bit. Erase that quick. But I'm going, instead of that, I'm going to go here. Drop here. Make sure it says same as character. Do player touch. Here. There. Show text. There. So now if the player touches this, it'll let them know that that is indeed the glitch pub. Now that I'm zoomed in, we're going to go here. Now, we're going to do conditional branch. But instead of having two, we're just going to have it so you can use, we'll create if statement. But in order to reprogram the thing, you're going to have the hacker stack. Hacker stack. Have a reprogram infobot. Set up some choices. We'll say yes or no. If you say yes, make it so it signifies that you reprogrammed it. We're going to have it quickly flash the screen, 60 seconds. Actually, let's make it really interesting. Let's see. Power up thing. $1,000. We'll say help you with, and I'm going to be given only one choice. So we're going to say about sector 4. Info bot. Info bot 1000 will then proceed to tell you the info you need. There. Now starting from the training simulator, let's make sure everything looks and goes good. So let's test it out from this point. So yeah. Good. Now we can find them. Alright, I gotta change that, but alright. Switch pub. Go here. Now, we gotta go back here, out here. I'll have them say something to let you know that where you have to go to find info for that. And you go here. Reprogram info bot. Yes. Signifies that you reprogrammed it with the sound. Ask it for sector 4 and you get the admin number. Go back into the pub and the rest should follow suit. And that's it. There you have it. There is today's updates to root access denied. Again, more updates to follow. Thanks for watching this episode of Life with Professor Retro. Let's make an RPG game. Again, remember, always do good in the world. Stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next one.